90% of sickness and diseases are all directly related to a dirty colon, and 99.99% of adults have dirty colon. The adult colon is like an old pipe of our kitchen sink where waste and filth are accumulated. To get rid of these accumulated toxins and fecal matters that are stuck in our colon, we need to detoxify. Noble Life International brings you the safest and best natural cleansing product to effectively eliminate all the waste matter in your colon in a most convenient way at an affordable price. A perfect combination of soluble and insoluble dietary fibers for complete colon care. Are you looking for the most nutritionally complete food available in the market, as well as an alternative natural medicine for prevention and/or treatment of diseases? Look no further. A result of 50 years of research and development, Cryptomonidalis is a high-grade algae growing in Taiwan and is now known as the most complete healing food in the 21st century. Hailed as the king of algae as it is superior to any other chlorella product and is one of the highest natural sources of chlorophyll and phycocyanin, Cryptomonidalis is also one of the highest natural sources of DNA and RNA for cell regeneration, and it contains cell growth factor or CGF for growth stimulation and brain development in children, abundant energy for cells, and anti-aging effects for adults. It contains a mixture of amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. And that is not all. Do you know that Cryptomonidalis is the only known algae that has significant amounts of PPARs, or peroxisome proliferator activated receptors? According to research, PPARs is effective for the treatment of diabetes, obesity, cancer, Alzheimer's, HIV, and many more ailments. Yes, since Cryptomonidalis is a perfect whole food, free of toxins and chemical additives, it is a natural treatment with no contraindications with drugs and other medical procedures. So what are you waiting for? Make the big switch now. PPARs plus resveratrol. Resveratrol is a powerful antioxidant centered in a lot of anti-aging research worldwide. It helps boost collagen production and improves skin elasticity and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Resveratrol slows down skin aging and rejuvenates brain cells because it crosses the blood-brain barrier. Resveratrol is known for its anti-cancer and antiviral properties. It also protects the heart by the stimulation of the endothelial nitric oxide synthesis, which improves blood flow, and the brain, since it slows the aging of brain cells. It also prevents disease transmission by dispersing energy production centers and has anti-inflammatory properties to help people with musculoskeletal problems like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis.
Ayan, hello! So, naka-unmute po pala ako. I am sorry po, no? So, again, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening po sa lahat ng taon sa lahat ng sulok ng mundo, no? So, I am Precious Estrada, and I am Precious Estrada from Accounting Department, your host for today's topic, which is ang diabetes and its complication, no? So, ang gusto ko lang po sanang sabihin, no, sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga Novelifers na keep on sharing po ang ating live sa inyong mga friends, sa mga Facebook groups, and keep on mentioning them po, no, para may mas matutunan po tayo regarding dito sa ating topic, which is ang diabetes nga po. So before we start our topic, no, gusto ko po sanang batiin ang ating management team. So let's start with our CEO, Ma'am Lila Bailon Makapinlak, which is nasa UAE siya ngayon with our UAE staff. We have 4 branches in UAE na po, no? So we have Sharjah, we have Abu Dhabi, we have Dubai, and we also have the Ras Al Khaimah, no? So hello po kay Ma'am Lila, Ma'am Annette, Ma'am Anna, and Sir Louie po din sa Dubai, no? And we also have our partnership, which is yung Project 8, no? So you can visit their website. You can also order products ng Noble Life sa kanila po, no? So yan po ang ating sa UAE. And also, binabati ko po ang ating CFO na nasa Singapore. Hello po, Sir Don Makapinlak. Kumusta po kayo dyan? He is with our other staff po, no? With Sir Ernest, Sir Rodney, and also Ma'am Vivian. Hello po, happy watching. And binabati ko po ang Hong Kong team naman po, no? Hello po kay Sir Adrian. Kumusta po? And also ang ating Germany branch. Hello po kay Sir Tony. Hello po sa inyo. Happy watching po. And after that po, no, binabati ko po ang ating Head of Sales. Hello po, Ma'am Jennifer Tamundong. And ang ating General Manager na nasa Bicol, na sobrang busy sa Bicol na nagpuproduce ng sales. Hello po, Ma'am Judy Pascual. Ingat po sa pag-uwi bukas. Yun. So, hello po sa inyong lahat. So, ayan po ang ating management team. And also, after nating batiin ang ating international branches, meron din po tayo mga local branches, no? So, binabati ko po ang ating mga local branches. So, let's start with our Baguio branch, ang ating Calapan, ang ating Cebu branch, ang ating Dagupan, ang ating Daet branch, and also ang Tarlac, Urdaneta, Davao, Tagum, and also itong HQ, no? We are located here at Potsdam Street, Cubao, Quezon City. So, hello po, happy watching, no? And also ang ating mga department, yan. Hello po sa ating sales department. Hello po, ang ating marketing department na tinutulungan ako ngayon dito, no? Ang ating operations department, ang ating IT department, ang ating HR department, at syempre, ang ating accounting department. Hello po, happy watching. So, let's start na po, no, sa ating topic, no, which is ang diabetes and its complication. Syempre, ang katulong natin, no, na mas maliwanagan tayo dito sa pinaka-common nga na disease na dito sa mga Pilipino ay ang diabetes, no? So, let us all welcome our Medical Director, no? Dr. Romeo Orteza. Hello po, Doc.
Hi. Hi, Precious. Good afternoon.
Yes, Doc. Kumusta po kayo, Doc?
Okay naman. Parang dito nagkita eh. Kanina galing ako sa clinic diyan. So,
po ako kanina? Yes po, busy po kayo. Ang dami po nating patient kanina.
Kaya akala ko hindi ako makaabot eh. Daming pasyente kanina. So I had my my lunch late na. Anyway, hindi pwedeng hindi matuloy kasi very important yung topic ngayon, very timely. Alam mo, to our listeners, very timely yung topic kasi it's the World Diabetes Day, November 14. Pwede ba bumati pala bago magtampuhan ang ating mga kakilala? Short message lang. Hello and good afternoon. So good morning sa Europe team. Hi kay Madam Lilac, nasa Dubai pa in our branches in Dubai. So hello kay Sir Don, my friend in Singapore with Ernest, Rodney and Vivian. Kumusta din sa HQ? Nandyan si Precious. headed by Judy and assisted by Jing. So to all our branches po, Baguio, Ordaneta, Dagupan, Tarlac, hello po. And to our Diet branch, nandyan si Pastora Lisa, and to my good friend Don, Doc June sa Calapan. Alam ko, nasa Nueva Ecija ata siya ngayon. So, and to my friend Doc Joey, so magbubukas na kayo dyan sa Batangas. So, to our Mindanao team, headed by Doc Bong, Tagum in Mindanao, kumusta? And Cebu branch po, kumusta dyan? So, marami din tayong international branches po, from UEA, sa Hong Kong, nandyan si Adrian, Croatia, Netherlands, what do you call this, Germany, headed by Tony and Vilma. So, hope you're doing fine there in Europe. And to our viewers and listeners po, good afternoon and good morning to Europe team. Precious, can we start?
Yes, Doc. We can start na po, no? You can share
Okay.
your slide na po.
Thank you. Okay. So, napakaganda ng topic po kasi November 14 is the World Diabetes Day. So, kasi celebration to ng nakadiscover ng insulin. Si Charles Best with birthday ni kanyang co-discoverer si Sir Frederick Bantig. So, in 1922 pa, ang tagal na. So, November communities po all across the country, mga doctors po team up to bring attention of diabetes. And diabetes po is increasingly at the alarming rate in Asian countries, lalo na sa Pilipinas. And Novolite is your partner in your diabetes care. Okay? So ano ba yung diabetes po? Una sa lahat po, bago natin tatalakayin ng diabetes po, pag-usapan mo natin ano ba yung trabaho ng pancreas? Kasi marami nagtatanong saan daw yung pancreas. Alam mo, ang pancreas po ay located behind the stomach, mapapansin mo dyan. So, surrounded by other organs yan. So, may small intestine, may liver dyan, little liver, intestine dyan. So, mayroon din spleen. Okay? So, usually ang size niya ay 6 to 10 inches. Ang shape niya ay pear shape or fish shape. So, yun po ang ating pancreas na responsible for our insulin. Okay. Dalawa po ang trabaho ng ating pancreas. Una-una sa lahat po ay siya ay isang hormone, insulin by beta cells. Ano ba yung beta cells po? Yung beta cells po ay isang cells na nag-create siya ng insulin. So, ang problema nito sa beta cells po, sa type 1 diabetes po, ang ating immune system ay mistakenly destroys these beta cells. Kaya ang nangyayari dyan po ay hindi responsive yung ating production ng insulin through your pancreas. So, dyan yung tinatawag na type 1 is an autoimmune disease. Yun ang mga alpha po, ang glucagon po by alpha cells po, helps elevate the glucose. Kasi po, ang kadalasan, pag mababa ang ating glucose po, manghina tayo, wala tayo enerhiya. So, ang trabaho ng ating alpha cells po ay glucose homeostasis. So, ang trabaho niya po ay stabilization. So, ito yung pancreas po. Okay? So, mapapansin mo dito, it secretes 40 to 50 units of insulin daily in 2 steps. So, dalawa yan. So, pag mababa ay ang magtrabaho niyan yung basic insulin secretion. So, pag mataas naman yung pandrial po. So, yun ang trabaho niya. So, upon eating po ay mag-spike up agad siya, magde-deliver siya ng burst of insulin within 10 minutes of eating. So, yun ang mag-counter ng elevation ng ating sugar po. Then proceeds with increasing release as long as the hypoglycemia is present. Pag medyo mataas pa, tuloy-tuloy po ang pag-release ng ating insulin through your pancreas. Now, the insulin po allows glucose to move into the cells to make energy. Inhibit glucagon activity. Alam mo, marami na naguguluhan sa insulin po. Ang actual insulin po is only a welcoming committee to bring the glucose into your cells. The glucose will be converted into glycogen and be converted as energy. So yun ang trabaho niya. Welcoming committee sila. So today po, it's very alarming po kasi nowadays po 265 millions po worldwide are living with diabetes po. So 50% nito ay affected with this disease and not even know about it. So wala silang alam. So nagulat na sila accidentally, nagpa-check sila sa doktor. So mayroon pala silang elevation ng kanilang sugar. So kadalasan po ito yung mga manifestation na we often ignore. madaling antukin, mapagod agad, frequent urination, sudden weight loss, sugat na hindi gumagaling, always hungry, busog na, kakain pa, or sexual problems, erectile dysfunction, blurring of vision, vaginal infection, UTI, oftentimes, and numbness and tingling, yung tinatawag natin diabetic neuropathy, and always thirsty. So very simple symptoms we often ignore. So every 10 seconds po, 2 persons develop diabetes due to lack of ample knowledge. That's why very important itong topic nito shared to you with Noble Life's Department of Medical Department kasi po ay importante. Ang mahirap kasi yung may kamangmangan. Okay. Statistics po, 1 person's die of diabetes daw somewhere around the world in 10 seconds. So, habang siguro nagsalita tayo, mayroong namamatay sa diabetes complication na without their knowledge na yung pala ay pwede pong makontrol at saka maiwasan yung complications. Okay, Filipinos are affected with the diabetes. So, kadalasan po sa Filipinos ay debilitating disorders. Maybe it's caused by deficiency, hindi siya nagpo-produce gaano, or insufficient production of the insulin with your pancreas. So it's the 6th leading cause of death sa Pilipinas po. Dati po, how many years ago, 2 years ago or 3 years ago po, it's the 10th leading. Ngayon po, number 6 na si leading cause of death sa Pilipinas. Lalo na yung mga cardiovascular po, na may sakit sa puso, at saka may diabetes po, ay medyo hindi maganda ang katayuan ng pasyente po. What is really diabetes? Alam mo yung diabetes po is a chronic disease or disorder of carbohydrates, protein, and fat metabolism resulting from insulin deficiency. So, marami kang kinakain na mga masustansyang pagkain po, na subalit po, wala kang insulin na nagpo-produce sa iyong pancreas, so nobody will welcome that in the glucose cannot be converted into glycogen. So, abnormality in the use of insulin. So, ibig sabihin, maaari ding insufficient ang production po ng ating insulin sa ating pancreas. So, diabetes, you should first understand how your body handles glucose to sugar that fuels. So, hindi pwede pong hindi ka rin kakain kasi po ay kino-convert natin dito ang ating glucose into fuel as energy. So, bagamat ang diabetes po ay chronic, long-lasting health condition, it affects your body that turns food into energy. So, most of the food that we eat, ang ating kadalasan na kinakain ay being broken down into sugar na tinatawag na glucose. Subalit po, ang release into the bloodstream po is not sufficient enough na sasalubungin ng ating insulin. So, yun ang problema. Actually po, ang ating problema ay kadalasan na diabetic po ay ang dalawang bagay na responsible for this diabetes is oftentimes obesity and inactive lifestyle. So, pwede mo namang gampanan o pwede mong i-reverse yan, obesity at saka inactive lifestyle. So, kadalasan ang ating typical patients po ay hindi lang nagagampanan yung pag-lose weight at saka pag-ehersisyo. So, yung dalawang yan ay very important para po hindi tayo magkaroon ng diabetes. Okay, after you eat, your digestive tract breaks down carbohydrates into simple sugars are small enough to be absorbed into your bloodstream. So, yun ang kina-convert as energy. The glucose is an indispensable source of energy for our body cells. So, ibig sabihin nito ay hindi pwedeng baliwalain. Hindi ka kakain din ng mga food na source of this glucose na sinasabi na bawal. But to provide that energy, it must travel from the blood into your cells. So, someone must welcome that to bring it to your cells through your blood. So, yun ang trabaho ng insulin po. Parang sabi ko nga, parang siyang welcoming committee. Okay, so yan ang ating pancreas. So, insulin is released. So, para sasalubungin niya yung ating mga carbs. So, if you produce enough insulin and your cells responds normally, siyempre, your blood sugar level drops as glucose enters the cell. So, walang problema. When it is burned for energy or stored in your liver as glucagon for future use as energy. So, ang sobra ay in-store niya to your liver for future use as energy. Yung tawag niyan ay glucagon. Glycogen pala. Kasi the glucose will be converted into glycogen and will be stored in your liver for future use as energy. Okay. Ano ang role ng insulin? So, sabi ko na nga kanina, the insulin is only an hormone that unlocks the door of your cells. So, bubuksan niya yung puwerta ng cells mo. So, papasok yung carbs at saka sasalubungin ng insulin para ma-utilize as energy po. So, yun ang trabaho niya. So, when your blood glucose levels rise after a meal, ang problema po, yung beta cells of the pancreas springs into action, pouring out the insulin into your blood. So, yun ang trabaho ng beta cells po. So, ang problema natin po ay kadalasan, the mild elevation of the blood sugar doesn't produce enough symptoms. So, kadalasan ang aking pasyente talaga, nagugulat sila pag nagpapansik sila ay mayroon ng signs of diabetic, na diabetes to sila po. Pero without their knowledge po, sabi nila, asymptomatic naman. So, hindi ba pwedeng baliwalain yung asymptomatic. So, why diabetes often goes undiagnosed for over 4 to 6 years, if even longer po, yun ang kadalasan na mayroong kakibat ng mga komplikasyon na hindi nila na agapan. Okay. But even in mild diabetes po is very dangerous kasi since the damages of the blood vessels and other vital organs is present po. So, delikado din yung ini-ignore mo yung mild na diabetes po. Dapat tinitreat ang mild asymptomatic diabetes. So, when your sugar levels is high enough, so doon ka na makakaramdam ng fatigue or blurring of visions. So, may tinatawag kami diabetic retinopathy o tinatawag minsan lumalabas din yung diabetic neuropathy. So, nagpapacheck sa doktor. So, excessive sugar spills into the urine, taking water with it. So, ang paramdam mo ay medyo madali ka maawawin, ma-dehydrate ka na, at saka madali ka magutumin. So, supposed to be po, ang sugar po hindi lumalabas sa ihi. Pag sobra na yung ating sugar sa dugo, it spill over to the urine po. So, ilalabas mo yan as i-urinate po siya. So, kinocompensate yung body mo na hindi siya magtaas. Subalit po, ang maramdaman mo dyan ay oftentimes thirsty. At saka, ang masama ay dehydrated ka. Okay. Excessive hunger po is another symptoms and even weight loss may develop despite the hearty appetite. So, napapansin mo, ang lakas mong kumain ka, kakain na naman, pero hindi ka naman nagdadagdag ng timbang. So, what happens here, because while the blood sugar is too high, much sugar in your bloodstream, the cells doesn't get enough energy. So, hindi niya na-utilize yung kinakain na carbs, hindi siya na-breakdown. Okay? So, there are 4 types of diabetes po. Number 1 ay very common yung type 1 and even type 2. Yung type 1 po usually diagnosed in childhood. So, yung mga pinanganak po na kadalasan ang kanilang parents ay diabetic, kadalasan po ay nakukuha mo itong type 1 diabetes affecting the hereditary factor. So, it plays also a role here na mamana. So, yung type 1. So, sometimes po there are no symptoms. Subalit po, pag later years mo na ay minsan may maramdaman ka na mga simptomas po na lumalabas po sa diabetes. So frequent po I call the insulin needed group. Kasi kadalasan ng type 2 po ay definitely yung pancreas hindi siya nagpo-produce ng insulin. So kailangan mo talaga mag-inject ng insulin. Okay? So patient with type 1 diabetes need insulin daily to survive. So number 2, may tinatawag tayong type 2 diabetes. Very common sa atin yan, mga Filipinos. Most common sa Filipinos yan usually occurs in adulthood, but diagnosis po increasing in younger generation. So may mga bata na madalas po ay pinapabayaan yung kanilang food intake, wala ehersisyo, at saka mahilig magpupuyat, stress pa, ay kadalasan nahantong sa ganitong type 2 diabetes po. So some people doesn't notice any symptoms. Usually this also often starts in children and even teens. Nagde-develop sila ng type 2 diabetes until they get older. So, ang kadalasan po, ang problema dito po ay may mga risk factors na they often ignore. So, importante po alam nila yung mga bawal na dapat ay sugpuin natin pag bata pa tayo. So, the body is incapable of responding to insulin. So, the rate of rising due to increasing obesity and failure of exercise and healthy habits po. Yun, ang tatlong yan ay very common sa mga Filipinos, lalo na sa mga bata na apektuhan na ng pag-onset ng type 2 kasi wala ehersisyo, mataba sila, mayroong X-ray syndrome na tinatawag, at saka yung kanilang healthy living ay hindi po maganda. Okay. The type 2 diabetes po depends less on who your parents are than how you live. So, depends less on who your parents. So, ibig sabihin po, kadalasan po, hindi naman siya na hereditary. So, yung type 1 ay very common as hereditary diabetes. means that you can protect yourself from this major chronic disease by changing your lifestyle choices. So, pwede mo madali i-reverse itong type 2 kung ikaw ay talagang disciplinarian. So, yun ang ating dapat gawin pag kayo ay may naramdaman na ng sinyalis ng type 2 diabetes po. But over time, the ability of the overtaxed pancreas to secrete insulin may run down. So, ang problema na, pag ini-ignore mo, eventually po, baka naman magkukulang yung insulin production ng yung pancreas po. That's the time you have to replenish with insulin therapy or the oral medication treatment. So, more than 90% of diabetes have type 2 diabetes po. So, sa Pilipinas, very common to. Gene play a role in the risk. So, mayroon din siyang partial percentage of genetic manifestation. But lifestyle factors are very major contributory to this disease po, especially kung ikaw ay medyo obese. So the number 3 diabetes po is what you call the gestational diabetes. So itong gestational po ay nangyayari to sa mga pregnant women. Especially pag ikaw ay buntis, na yung anak, yung kinikerry mo ay over 9 pounds, so high risk for getting gestational diabetes po. So high risk of this, ang ating gestational diabetes ay maaring humantong sa type 2 diabetes or cardiovascular disease. So may mga pasyente din ako na naging pregnant sila, they just ignore it. So without knowing it, nung nag-deliver na sila ng baby nila, they were surprised na nagkaroon sila ng type 2 diabetes. Saka yung baby ay nagkaroon din ng diabetes. So mag-ingat tayo pag kayo ay pregnant. So magpapacheck ka rin din ng sugar kung mayroon ka bang tinatawag na diabetes na kinikerry po. So oftentimes the pregnant women, ang doktor nyo ay tinitest kayo for gestational diabetes between usually 24 to 28 weeks of pregnancy para malaman mo kung wala ka bang gestational diabetes. So ito yung gestational diabetes po. High blood sugar, so the mother ignore it. So it brings more glucose to the baby, causing the baby to put extra weight. So kadalasan nito ay maliban sa magkaroon ka ng diabetes ay baka kayo ay masisisaryan. So, hindi ka normal delivery. Kasi yung Apgar test po ay hindi normal. So, magiging cesarean din kayo, which is a very expensive procedure. So, the fourth one is also oftentimes we ignore. Yung tinatawag namin na pre-diabetes. So, at least daw 79 million people are diagnosed with pre-diabetes each year. So, balit po ay oftentimes we ignore this. So, above average po, blood glucose levels na tie up siya as classification as type 1 or type 2. So, valid po, mayroon na siyang mga signs and manifestation na magkakaroon ka na ng full-blown diabetes po. So, including the heart and the circulatory problem po ay dinadamage ng pre-diabetes po. So, dapat to, in this case po, if you have a signs and symptoms of a pre-diabetic, start with a healthy lifestyle at saka dapat mayroong ehersisyo. Kadalasan ng pre-diabetes po ay chine-check ng doktor yung iyong sugar, borderline diabetes po ay tinatawag namin na range 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter mg per dl. So usually ang normal kasi na sugar po sa walang diabetes po is 70 to 99 milligrams per deciliter. So pag ikaw ay nakapeg doon sa 100 o 125, lalo na sa 126 milligrams per deciliter po, most probably po ay you're getting a pre-diabetic condition. Now, what are the symptoms of a diabetic individual? Number 1, high blood levels of glucose. So, importante, magpapacheck talaga kayo. Saka yung pagbablaring ng vision po ay nag-umpisa na yan at saka madaling mapatig and thirsty and painful urination. Although you thought it's UTI, yung pala ay it's a manifestation of getting a diabetes. So, frequent urination po ay signs na yan, a sore that does not heal, sugat mo hindi gumagaling, and nausea and vomiting, worse condition and weight loss, hunger, kumain ka na, nagugutom pa. So you might fall into a no symptoms, pero hindi din maganda yan. So dapat po magpa-check ka ng iyong sugar. So it might fall to a type 1 or type 2, closely similar ang manifestation, although the type 1 is often worse and severe. So mas medyo mahirap gamutin yung type 1 kasi po ay hindi talaga nagpo-produce ng insulin yung iyong pancreas. Saka it's an autoimmune disease. Now, there's a case that what we call the Down phenomenon. So oftentimes the Down phenomenon po is described as early morning increasing in blood sugar glucose, usually upon rising 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. people with diabetes. So they often ignore. So ito siya ay isang manifestation na there's something really going on with your pancreas. So usually mag-spike up sa early morning. So very critical yung condition nito na 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. po. Okay. So how does diabetes be transmitted? So sabi ko nga kanina po ay pwede genetic, di ba? So namamana yan. At saka pwede din pre-diabetes and gestational diabetes po ay more on genetic. You can even develop to poor diet and inadequate exercise. So yung pre-diabetes, type 2, and gestational po, walang ehersisyo talaga. So dapat mayroon kayong ehersisyo. At saka pag kayo ay overweight na, high blood pa, high cholesterol na, LDL, elevated LDL, so family history of diabetes po, at saka
Doc, nawala po kayo, Doc. Internet connection po yata, no? Hi, Doc. So, grabe pala ang diabetes, no? Dati pang 10th leading cause of death siya. Ngayon, pang-6 na siya sa leading cause na kinakamatay ng ating mga Filipino, no? At syempre, dapat aware din tayo sa mga symptoms, no? Baka sa diniscuss ni Doc ng mga symptoms na yan is baka may nararamdaman na kayo sa isa dyan, dalawa dyan. So, kailangan natin talagang magpa-check up na if ever na meron. So, since wala pa si Doc, no, we will be having a short commercial break po, and ang ating topic ay syempre, mas magkakaroon pa tayo ng information regarding sa diabetes, no? So let's wait for our Dr. Orteza and our commercial break.
Hepar's plus resveratrol. Resveratrol is a powerful antioxidant centered in a lot of anti-aging research worldwide. It helps boost collagen production and improves skin elasticity and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Resveratrol slows down skin aging and rejuvenates brain cells because it crosses the blood-brain barrier. Resveratrol is known for its anti-cancer and antiviral properties. It also protects the heart by the stimulation of the endothelial nitric oxide synthesis, which improves blood flow, and the brain since it slows the aging of brain cells. It also prevents disease transmission by dispersing energy production centers and has anti-inflammatory properties to help people with musculoskeletal problems like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis.
And yes, we are back po no sa ating Facebook Live na Diabetes and its Complication. No? So since habang hinihintay natin si Dr. Romeo Orteza, no, gusto po sana namin kayong i-invite no, sa ating mga upcoming events. But before that po, no, keep on sharing our live sa mga Facebook group. Keep on mentioning your friends and families po no, para mas matutunan po natin or ang mga symptoms at mas malaman pa natin ang mga symptoms ng diabetes, no? So, we would like to invite you po no, sa ating upcoming events dito sa ating HQ, no? The doctor is in the air now, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, no? Syempre with our medical doctor na si Dr. Romeo Orteza, no? And we have also the doctor is in, so pwede po kayong pumunta dito sa ating headquarters located in Unit 2, number 3, Potsdam Street, Barangay Silangan, Cubao, Quezon City. So, ang landmark po natin is yung tapat lang po kami ng Technological Institute of the Philippines po, no? Again, ito ay every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, i-assist po tayo ng ating mga masisipag na sales staff sa baba. And again, it is a free medical check-up po, no? Free medical check-up. And every Monday po, no, we have Perk It Up Monday, no? Table talk over a cup of coffee. So, ini-invite po namin kayo pumunta dito sa ating headquarters every Monday at 2 p.m. So, pwede po natin pag-usapan yung ating mga health issues with ating sales staff po. And next one is every Wednesday, we have Testimonial Wednesday, no? Sharing with bonding. Again, every Wednesday, 2 p.m. no? So, dito po, pag-uusapan po natin dito yung mga nakapag-try at natulungan ng Noble Life International. So, dito po natin maririnig ang kanilang mga testimony regarding kung paano po sila napagaling ng Noble Life products. So, ayun po. And we have also our Limitless at 15. Again, we are inviting everyone po no, to come and celebrate with us on our 15 years anniversary po. It is a virtual celebration and it is worldwide, no? International, local, no? Ine-invite po namin kayong lahat na makipag-celebrate sa amin with our special guest po na ang Plethora Band. So, we will be having our grand prize, which is ang MacBook Pro, our motorcycle, our smart TV, our 15,000 worth of groceries, our cell phone, and also ang 3,000 consolation prize or with 3,000 worth of Noble Life products. No? So again, it is on December 11, 2021 at 6 p.m. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube. No? So you can avail our tickets po sa different branches ng Noble Life International. So we have our bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So may mga inclusions po yan. So yan po, no, ini-invite po namin again kayo sa aming Limitless at 15. So lagi po kami excited sa mga mga pakulo ng Noble Life, no? So Ma'am Lila is very generous on providing such good prices po para sa inyo. So I would like to take this opportunity po also, no, na sabihin sa inyo na we are hiring. Again, we are hiring, no? Noble Life International is looking for sales associate and customer service po, no, sa ating mga new branch na mag-open. Again, it is on Batangas, Legazpi, Nueva Ecija, Isabela, and Tugigaraw, no? Hiring po tayo. And then we have also hiring din po dito sa ating Luzon branches in Manila, Tarlac, Dagupan, Urdaneta, Baguio, Daet, and Calapan, Mindoro. We are also hiring in our Visayas branch in Cebu City, and also in Mindanao, Tagum, Davao, and Claveria. So you can email us po, no, at recruitment.nlip@gmail.com. So kung sa tingin nyo po, isa po kayo sa mga pwedeng maging Noble Lifers at pwedeng makapag-share kung gaano kaganda ang product at sa mga may gusto pong matulungan, no? So you can apply or inquire po sa amin dahil hiring po ang Noble Life International. So again po, no, while waiting for our Dr. Romeo V, Orteza will be having our short commercial. Thank you. Ay, ano na sasabihin ko sunod?
%90 of sickness and diseases are all direct.
Like to have an apology po because due to our internet connection, no, we are not able to finish this topic, but we will make sure, no, wag po kayo mag-alala na we will continue this on our next live po ng ating diabetes and its complication, no. And I hope po, no, from our previous discussion with our Dr. Romeo Orteza, no, may nakuha po kayong mga information regarding sa mga types of diabetes, ating mga symptoms, at kung ano nga ba po talaga or saan nanggaling talaga ang diabetes, no? So again po, no, we are very sorry po for connection error po, no? Again, we will be having this on our next live. So ang gusto ko lang po sana, before I end this live po, no, ang gusto ko lang sana ipaalala sa ating lahat na if ever na we have nararamdaman ng mga symptoms, no, sa ating mga katawan, you are very free to visit us here at our headquarters, no, and our different branches po, no, para makapagpa-check up. So again, it is a free medical check-up po, no. So again, I am Precious Estrada, no. I hope naman namin po kayo natutunan and willing pa po kayong matuto or mas may matutunan po kayo sa inyong mga health concerns and issues, no? So again, I am Precious Estrada, and here at Novel Life, we care for you naturally. Goodbye!
one. To keep on and take on this greatest call of mine. Seeing people succeed through their hard works makes my noble life journey more meaningful and worthwhile.
Because we are Noble Life International, we care for you naturally.